If you're anything like me, you've probably been putting your bike up in the garage, maybe leaning it up against a tree out on a trail, checking it out saying, dang, that thing looks good. But if only I could do something that, well, would make it pop and not look just like every other bike. Well, luckily there's a cost-effective way that you can do just that. I'm James the Bike Guy, and I'm gonna show you how to upgrade the decals on your suspension. Now, to go ahead and deliver on that deal of under $30 and a bit more bling, it's a lot easier than you think. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be upgrading the decals on your suspension. So you can see on my fork, these have started to get scraped up from going against rocks, and they're a pretty plain Jane silver color. Well, fear not, on Etsy, eBay, even a few websites, you can come across some absolutely awesome looking stickers for under 30 bucks. I bought these off of Etsy, $24. It shipped with a bunch of spares as well. And these have been color matched to match the Deity bronze that I'm gonna be doing on the rest of my bike as well. But to get this done, all you're gonna need is, of course, the suspension fork. Find a seller that'll have the decals that are right for your bike. And then you're gonna need painter's tape, some degreaser, a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, and then some rags to be able to take care of this. So to get this cleaned up, I'm gonna use some nice degreaser, the super clean that's right here. And then I'm gonna take this and just start wiping down the fork and making sure that any place that these decals are gonna be nice and clean. Once you've thoroughly cleaned your fork, your next step is to use some painter's tape to be able to mark out the dimensions where the stickers are on the bike. Now this is going to be important so that when you take the old stickers off, you can make sure that the new stickers go on back in the same place. So as you can see there, I'm going to locate one flat spot of that upper sticker, and then I want to basically triangulate it by locating the next flat spot for this as well. So we'll go ahead, take our sticker or our tape here, and I'm just gonna be feeling for when it stops on the current sticker. And now that's gonna give me a corner to be able to set the new sticker up against. I'll go ahead and do this for the other three stickers as well. Now that we've marked out where the decals are gonna go, we'll go ahead and use a heat gun here to heat up the existing decal and help peel it off. You don't need to go too hot, but just enough to soften up the adhesive that's beneath. And just like that, the sticker will have come off. You can see they stretch out a little, and interesting enough, you can see there's a little bit of some discoloration there. So out in the sun, it must have changed color a little, but a bit more heat for the other stickers. So now that your decals are all off, it's time to go about cleaning up the fork. Now, especially if yours is like mine, where there's some scratches through it, what you'll end up noticing is there's gonna be a little bit of residue all across these small areas right at the end. And to take care of that, that's where your isopropyl alcohol is gonna come in. Isopropyl tends to work really well in cleaning this stuff off. So if you've got a nice rag like this, go ahead and just wet the rag, and then you can go after those little spots that were left over with residue. Clean all of this up, because we want residue to be off of it to be able to allow the new stickers to stick the best they can. And you'll notice that stuff will dry pretty much immediately, and you can see here we're without any residue. So now it's time to go after getting our stickers installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this decal sheet here. And basically what we need to do is match up. Tails are going the right way. And I'm just gonna take the decal, and hopefully you can see this, but I'm gonna work to get it lined right up here. And then as you're going across to get it flattened out on the fork leg, one side, I'm just gonna slowly press this over. Just like so. And you'll see real quickly, this is flat right up against the blue tape, flat right up against the blue tape here, and it's gonna be set up without any bubbles because we put that on smoothly. Just like that, in a matter of minutes, we've upgraded the fork to have these awesome new 34 decals. Fox 34 on here. We went from the plain mundane gray and outdated stickers to a new setup. So go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Would you go ahead and do this on your bike? Do you think spending 24 bucks as I did was worth it on this? And definitely hit the subscribe button so you can follow along with the new bike build and see how this bronze color ties everything together.